I just realised I'm not sure I've actually shown you the plan for the extension, not the vibe. I'm feeling very apathetic. It's nothing groundbreaking. I was inspired by this like pizza salad recipe that I saw. Did you guys know it's mouse season? Because I now know. Hello, hello. I feel like it's been a while. I feel like there's a lot to update you on actually. It feels like a while since I've actually vlogged. It hasn't. It's been like a weekend. But major breakthrough, I have booked in a haircut and I'm really excited about it. I don't know, obviously I've been talking about having a haircut and TikTok has heard me and started feeding me lots of like hair coloring videos. Actually, a transformation video on TikTok. I kind of like it. And I saw some cuts from these people. I think they're called the Hair Bros. And they're based up in London, and sadly my hairstylist has like moved and gone to another salon that I was using in Brighton. So I'm kind of in the market for something new, and I was like, this looks like a bit of me. You basically wash your hair before you go and let it air dry, and then I think they cut it dry, which anyone who's watched my videos knows that I go through this process every like 1 or 2 years where I'm like, I'm gonna let my hair air dry now. And then it lasts about 2 weeks because it's a little bit frizzy and my hair's like, it's thin, but like it's thick at the same time. It just takes too long to dry. And I feel like my hair isn't like clean and it makes my scalp a bit itchy. But actually there is like a subtle wave to my hair, and I kind of love the idea of air drying my hair, mainly from a getting ready point of view, that actually I could get ready really quickly in the morning, and any time that I can shave off of that routine, I'm interested in. So I don't know, I will like vlog it or TikTok it or something. I will document it in some way and I will let you know how I get on there. But they're so booked up, they've kind of gone viral on TikTok and they're so booked up. I could book in with one of their like less senior stylists, but I checked out her Instagram and she's done some really, really cool haircuts on people. I don't really know what I want. I kind of want to go and just be like, what do you think would suit me, my face shape, all that kind of stuff. So I've done not really a centre parting, I've just kind of pulled my hair more where it naturally, wow, I literally look like Spaniel. I parted my hair more it naturally parts rather than doing a side part. And then I've seen people do this online, like put clips in their hair to kind of help it sit. I don't know, we will see. I had some of this hanging around, the JVN Complete Air Dry Cream, sorry, hair in the face, that has the most insane reviews online. It looks like it's currently sold out everywhere, but the reviews for this are like, it's a game changer, it's exactly what my hair needed. So I took a really small like pea-sized amount and just put it through the lengths, probably like half an hour ago. And this is where we're at. So sorry, you're gonna have to sit with me through another, I'm gonna let my hair air dry phase. That will probably last another like 3 weeks. And then I get cold, feel like my hair is greasy and go back to what I was doing before. Other big updates, I have like food prepped, meal prepped for the week, and I did a proper weekly shop yesterday. I mean, none of these things should be particularly groundbreaking, but I feel like it has taken me a year to like get back into the swing of things and like find new routine and just be a little bit more organized with my life. So I'll share with you my breakfast. I made some breakfast, some energy balls, and then also like a pasta salad for lunch. So I will share with you those. I did a Peloton this morning, I did my admin, and now I get to do the fun stuff. I'm going to shoot some reels today. And actually this vlog is in partnership with Net-a-Porter, which is dreamy. Like whenever I get the chance to work with Net-a-Porter, I'm like, guys, I'm retiring. I say it every time, but it is literally the dream. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of the best investment buys that I have made on Net-a-Porter over the years, like the denim, mainly the denim really. The denim that I bought on there that has already lasted like probably something like 4 or 5 years. I think my Acne Studios ones maybe more like 3 years, but just a really long time in my wardrobe. So I thought I would share with you like my capsule wardrobe autumn favorites from Net-a-Porter that are still available to buy now because they're such classic pieces. That's coming in a bit. I'm going to put my makeup on and do a little reel of that, and then I might talk you through some of the products afterwards because I found some new faves. So I've just shot a reel of this makeup. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's very classic me, but there were 2 new things that I've used actually. The Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint. I have this in the shade 2, but Ralph has eaten the label off of the bottom. This is my second time using it. I think I used it once over the weekend. I really like it. I think it's a really nice tinted moisturiser. It's very sheer. It's definitely a step up from something like the Glossier. For me, Glossier Skin Tint is like the lowest coverage out of anything that I have. And I'd say like Face and Body is up here, Glossier is down here, and maybe this sits somewhere in the middle of the two. But it's a really nice finish. I feel like it's a good shade for me. It's actually not super sheeny on the skin. Do you know what I mean? I feel like my skin looks like natural, but it's not super greasy, I guess. I feel like sometimes tinted moisturizers and sheer skin tints can actually be a little bit shiny in themselves. I don't feel like that with this one. I really like it. And then this, the Drunk Elephant de Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. I'm using these as like a liquid bronzer. I actually had the chance to meet the founder of Drunk Elephant like a couple of weeks ago, and she was amazing, and we were talking about our Drunk Elephant favorites. It really reminded me about the baby facial, the TLC baby facial. I was like, I remember me buying that in New York. Like I can tell you the store I bought that in New York, and I was like, that face mask is a next level face mask. So I actually picked up one of those, and then I also bought this, which she said is a lot of people's like entry product into Drunk Elephant, and a lot of people tell her that this is their favorite product. It's really nice. I feel like I've used this before, but in different packaging, and maybe I was trying to use it all over and not as like a liquid bronzer. I need to experiment a little bit more with it, but as a liquid bronzer, it worked really nicely today. Here is everything. That is actually really heavy. Here is everything that I have prepped kind of for the week, but some of these will obviously only last a couple of days. I made some overnight oats. I've already eaten half of those, so I need to eat the other half. It looks really small, so I was like, there's no way that is going to sustain me. Like, I'm the type of person that could eat a whole cereal bowl full of cereal, like all the way to the top and in a little point. I love breakfast and I like to eat a lot of it, but actually I only managed half of this morning. I know I was going to work out, so I didn't want to eat too much, but I had half and I was like, I'm already quite full, so I'm going to eat the other half now. I saw a recipe on TikTok. Sorry, I've become one of those people that's like, I saw on TikTok. I did see a recipe on TikTok. It was half a cup of oats, half a cup of milk, water, oat milk, whatever you want to use, a tablespoon of chia seed, and then I did like a really heaped, like maybe like 2 heaped tablespoons of yogurt, mix that all up, put a bit of peanut butter on the top, and that was it. And it's actually really, really tasty. Oh no, that's it. No, it's also got like a serving of protein powder in as well. I just like mix that in with the milk before I put it in. So there's lots of protein in it, and it's really, really nice. I knew there was something I was missing. That's the remainders of today's one. I'd say it's missing like a crunch, and I've actually bought some like mixed seeds and nuts and stuff to put in as well, because I really like my overnight oats to have a bit of a crunch to it. So I think next time I make a batch, I will add those in, but that's me sorted for breakfast for the next 3 days. That's awesome. I also made some of these, and there's a video of me pregnant, literally standing in this exact spot making these, so I'll link that up in the corner for you. These are like minty chocolate balls, and it's really hard to get the lid back on once I get it off, so I'm not going to do that. But it's just dates. What do I use? Dates, ground almonds, cocoa powder, and then like mint essence. I think that was it. Very simple, very easy, but I like to have like a sweet snack option, and then for savory snacks I bought some like pop chippy things, because I like love the barbecue pop chips. Are amazing. Sometimes I want like salty savory, sometimes I want sweet chocolatey, so I've got 2 options for that. And then this is an absolutely gigantic salad. Like, I don't know how many days this is gonna last me and Mark. I was inspired by this like pizza salad recipe that I saw. Oh my gosh. Again, on TikTok, sorry. And I thought, I'm gonna try and make that into a pasta salad. So again, there really isn't a recipe here, and it has no greenery in it. I kind of forgot, like actually with some kale massaged in, it would probably be much more nutritious, but it's just pasta, tomatoes, I pickled some red onions, chives, I roasted some courgette, I cooked some cannellini beans with garlic and oregano, a little bit of chili, and that's in there as well. And I cooked the tomatoes in a bit of like honey and oil. Mark and I are just terrible at eating lunch. Like, Ralph eats like a prince. For some reason, me and Mark are sat there just eating like a piece of Nutella on toast, like in the corner. Or I'm eating like cereal dry out the pack, and it's like, what are we doing? We need to nourish our bodies like we're nourishing our baby's body. So hopefully this works out. I'm gonna do myself a portion of this, and I'm also gonna take my leftovers of breakfast upstairs and yeah, just edit the reel that I've just done. Okay, quick hair air drying update. It's been about 5 hours since I washed it, and it was going a little bit frizzy. I kind of had like a halo of frizz. So I just put a little bit more of that JVN cream in it, and then I know this defeats the whole point of air drying your hair to then use heat on it, but I just straightened the ends. Call me crazy, but I like when the ends are straight or kind of at least all like curving in. I don't like when my ends, on me personally, flick out. And I just like there's a bit more uniformity to it. I don't know. So I literally straightened like the bottom 2-3 inches of my hair, and I'm really happy with it. I love it. But I still have a lot of things to learn and work to do. So any hair air drying tips, drop them in the comments. I would love to hear. I also love how you lot really seem to know my wardrobe inside out. Nothing gets past you. They need to like hire you to solve unsolved mysteries. Someone asked on my TikTok, where is my Ganni dress? They're like, girl, where's the Ganni dress gone? And I still have the Ganni dress. I just had it in a drawer because quite honestly, it's a very loud piece, but it's also very much an occasion wear piece for me. I've only had one wedding this year, and so I don't really get the chance to wear it all that often. I wear it like once, twice, 3 times a year. I always say this about the dress, but it is like the pants from the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, because I think basically every single one of my friends has taken this on holiday with them, worn it to a wedding, worn it to a christening. It gets a lot of wear from everyone. I feel like I could never get rid of it because it's like jointly owned at this point, and I want to wear it to a wedding, but I feel like, I'm literally putting it on over the top of something here, it needs a bit of altering around the bust, because basically I go like that with it, and then the bust sort of gapes open here, and if I was like not wearing a vest top, it's just, I'm not afraid of things being too booby, but it's just gapey. Like there's a bit here that could do with being altered. So actually right now I'm gonna go into town and drop this off to a seamstress. If it all goes well, I will like pop in the description box where I've gone. But I've actually never had anything altered before, and I've got so many things in my wardrobe that I'm like, oh, if you just like nipped in a bit here and tucked in a bit there, it would fit me so much nicer and be way more flattering, and probably something that I would want to wear even more because I felt like really good in it. So this is a bit of a test in a way. I thought I would drop this off, get this altered, see how it goes, and then if I feel like the place and me we get on, it's a good vibe, and I'm happy with the job, then I will go back and get more things altered. So yeah, that is what I am about to do right now. We've skipped today. That is because yesterday it was just one of those days. It was one of those days. Let's just say we're dealing with some unwanted visitors in our home. So that's been really fun. Did you guys know it's mouse season? Because I now know. So I was basically out the house with Ralph for the whole day. So hence why there is no footage from yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a write-off. That's fine. It happens sometimes. But I realized, I was like, oh, we're meeting with our builder this morning, and I haven't updated you on our sort of revised kitchen renovation plans. We had ultimately planned to do a kitchen extension and renovation, and then also at the same time as that, just like knock off a load of other things that we needed doing, which is basically landscaping the garden, building a garage. With that included like getting a driveway put in, getting the path at the front of our house sorted, re-rendering our house, also redecorating a playroom for Ralph downstairs and our front room, and then also our hall stairs and landing. And when Mark and I just beep, 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 did the numbers, it was like, yeah, this is just something that isn't available to us right now. So we've decided to do the sensible thing, which is just scaling back. Scaling back, and fingers crossed, those are things that hopefully we will do in the future, in the next like 2 years. Like Mark and I have always said this house is like a 10-year renovation project for us. Like, it's slow and steady. We want to live here for a really, really, really long time. So we really want to take our time to save so that we can have the funds to renovate it how we really want to, and in a way that's going to be like high quality and last for a really long time, instead of like rushing things. Because as you know, it's a very, very livable house. We're in no rush. So it seemed like the sensible thing to do was just to scale it back. And we looked at our budget and our funds and what we had, and we were like, it just makes sense to just do the kitchen. I just realized I'm not sure I've actually shown you the plan for the extension of the kitchen. So here you go. This is hopefully what it will look like looking like back in our garden at the back of the house. So these are plans from our architects, Flower Michelin. Like, they are incredible. They basically took inspiration from the flint walls that we've got in our garden. They're like the original flint walls, and they sort of took the color palette from those. And then this is hopefully what it will look like from the side. So lots of glass, just really like getting a lot of light in there. We're so excited to landscape our garden and just get loads of trees in there and greenery. And I just think that's going to be so nice to like walk into the kitchen and just have a real like connection to the garden. And then the architects have done really clever things. So like the windows here are the same height as like the original windows here. So they're trying to like marry it in. Layout wise, it's going to look a little something like this. So this is from Rebecca Wakefield, who is our interior designer who's worked on the project. And it will mean that you walk into the kitchen here. Basically this section here is like what's already there, so we're just building on the side and then adding a little bit at the back as well. So you'll walk into the kitchen, and then this will be a utility space that will have high cabinetry on one side and then low cabinetry on the other side, and have a sink in and like a little bench. And then this will be, I was gonna say Mark's direct access to the garden. I will obviously go in the garden as well, but that's a good kind of boot room situation. Also with like our washer, our dryer, all that kind of stuff. So that will be in there. Then you'll walk in, this will be like some low cabinetry, just like a nice kind of corridory situation. And then here will be the long run of our kitchen. There'll be a kitchen island here, sliding doors out into the garden. Actually, we've changed the design, so this is sliding doors as well. Rebecca has suggested that we use like a light linen curtain situation, so obviously we'll have some privacy. And then this is a corner. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this corner. This is like a little corner reading nook. There'll be like a little corner seat looking out into the garden. Maybe we'll have a chair or something here and like a little side table. That's just going to be a nice, cozy, soft seating space in the kitchen, which is so lovely. Like, that's definitely nothing I've had before. And then this section here will be some bench seating up against the wall, dining room table with some dining room chairs as well. So yeah, I'm not sure have I shown you this before? If I have, sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yeah, hopefully this will give you like a good idea of what we're going for. I know I'm just super late to this bandwagon. And this is a vlog of me just discovering that air drying my hair can be this awesome thing, but it's now Wednesday and I air dried my hair on Monday, and then each morning I've just been putting a little bit more of that JVN cream through it. Today I did a little bit of dry shampoo as well, and then just straightening the ends if I feel that it needs it. I just said to Mark, I've been making so much maintenance for myself in the hair department. This is amazing. It's taken so much time off of my day, straightened the ends of it, and yeah, super happy with the result. Anyway, little outfit of the day for you. This is a totem jumper, and then these jeans are from Acne Studios. I might throw on a belt actually. This one is from Anderson's, and it is fab. It's a nice textured leather as well, and obviously love the gold buckle. Actually, this whole outfit is from Net-a-Porter. Like, seriously, it's just the go-to place. It's where I love to browse whenever I need true like wardrobe foundations, but then also elevated basics. It does a really good mix of both. I'm a very loyal customer, but ultimately the things that I buy from there are things that I just love and that can hang around in my wardrobe for years and years and years to come. Whilst I've got you, I'm going to share with you like my top 3 denim styles that I've purchased from Net-a-Porter over the years that I just continue to go back to time and time and time again. These are all things that are still in stock now. I'll link them down below for you. These are from Acne Studios, and they're their distressed straight leg high waist jeans. And I think I first picked these up. I did a piece of work with Net-a-Porter, I want to say back in like 2019, and I actually loaned these jeans, and then I loved them so much. I bought them and they've been in my wardrobe ever since. They're a really relaxed fit, straight on the leg, slightly cropped, so they're definitely more of like a spring, summer, autumn jean for me. And the wash of them is that really vintage style wash, kind of not super blue but not super bleach, just somewhere in the middle. It's actually part of the Net Sustain collection on Net-a-Porter. Don't mind me in my shorts, but I feel like when you find the perfect pair of denim shorts. It's just something that, yeah, you're so happy to have in your wardrobe. They're always going to hang around. They're going to be something that you go back to summer after summer. I know we're in autumn, but whenever I showed these, and I showed them in like my denim clear out on my TikTok when I was like decluttering my wardrobe, and these shorts, everyone's like, where are the shorts from? Where are the shorts from? They're from Net-a-Porter, they're from Redone, and I think they're called like the 70s frayed hem shorts. Again, I'll link them down below for you. Perfection, like the perfect denim shorts. I picked these up this summer. I'd recommend going a size or two up with denim shorts. Like ultimately, I think that bagginess, having a bit of space around the waist is just a nice look. I've bought some really good denim over the years from Net-a-Porter, and these are no exception. Okay, the pièce de résistance. I picked up these from Net-a-Porter maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago now. The Redone high-rise stovepipe jeans. As someone commented on TikTok, if you were to make a bingo card of catchphrases, high-rise stovepipe jeans would be on there, because these are just my favorite denim style, full stop. I'd say they fit true to size. I wear these in a 28, but this with like, let's stick this on. The Loewe puzzle, the hobo style. Like this, to me, this very much feels like my uniform, my comfort blanket. I feel great wearing this. This bag, let me know if you'd like me to do like a little review of this bag compared to the puzzle. I love them both for slightly different reasons, but this is so gorgeous. Such a good autumn piece, a brilliant investment bag. They have it on Net-a-Porter in a ton of different leather colors as well, if you're a little bit more adventurous than me, but I just love it in the black. I think it's so classic. Obviously Net-a-Porter is a huge website, so if you're not really sure where to start, I have some ideas. Number one, they have a star designers category that has 600 of the very best pieces on the website at that moment that is updated weekly. So that's like a good place just to like browse. If you've got a bit more of an idea and you're shopping for an event or an occasion and you know what you're looking for, you just want a bit of inspiration, then check out the shop by section. They've just rejigged that. And there you can shop for specific events like date nights or just like casual weekend style. That is a brilliant place to browse. And one feature that I like to use is like the favorite designer category. So you can go through all of the designers that are available on Net-a-Porter and you can star your favorite designers, and then you can just shop by favorite designers. Very handy. You know what? I'll actually put some of my favorites on the screen here, and you can always just go star these, have a little look. It's like your own personal edit of my edit, I guess. And that comes in really handy around sale time, because obviously you can just then go to those designers, see if there's anything from there that's on sale and just browse those. And I always use the wish list function as well. I think the wish list function is really handy because you can put something on your wish list, you can make multiple different wish lists, and then you can sit on it. You can see if you're still thinking about it, you know, a week, a month down the line, and see if it goes into the sale as well. So I'm always just like making a little wish list and being a bit more mindful of my purchases and seeing if it's something that I still want a little bit further down the line. But I'm washed, I'm watered, the builder should be around any second now, so BRB. I'm off to get my brows done, and the next time you see me, these are gonna look far better than they do. I might zoom you in. I look like my father. I look like my dad. Claire has worked her magic once again. I'll link her down below. She's amazing. It felt very nice to get my brows done. However, I can't lie. I have to say, today is one of those days that if I wasn't doing a weekly vlog, I wouldn't be vlogging. It's so funny how like your hormones and mood and cycles and all of that business is ultimately very predictable, because my period app popped up today and it was like, you might feel apathetic today. And every month it cracks me up, because on that day, when that notification comes up, I'm always feeling not the vibe. I'm feeling very apathetic. I'm very grateful to Mark. He's just out the house. Him and Ralph are having a grand old time, and it just gave me a bit of a moment to like sit and crack on with my work this morning. But I'm still feeling just, I even just cleaned out some of the loft. I was like, maybe I just need to organise something. And to be fair, it does look a lot better, and it did help. I'm actually doing a baby shower here this weekend for my oldest friend, my friend who I've known since she was 2. I'm so excited to have a baby shower here this weekend. So I was just sorting through some stuff and printing off like the guess who this is when they were a baby game, all those sorts of things. So yeah, I'm kind of wrapped up from work for the day, and I thought I'd take you along for the next hour or two, just in a sort of, here's what I do when I really don't feel in the mood. Oh, we have ordered, like we've paid the deposit now for our kitchen, because yesterday I said that we had a meeting with our builder, which we did in the morning, and then we also had a meeting with our kitchen designers who are pluck in the afternoon. And it's just so cool. I'm so excited. So I will show you that. Okay, so here's the design from up above. So we've got the cabinetry running down here. I think here is a fridge. Oh no, there's the fridge. Then there's the oven. The hob will be here. The sink will be here, I think. Dishwasher here, and then the island just for like food prep, that kind of thing. And then this is the utility that I've mentioned, that I'll have the washing machine and tumble dryer and a sink down this side, and then high cabinetry for storage on this side, and then the boiler will be boxed in here. And this is what it's gonna look like. So this will be like the long run of the kitchen with the high cabinetry here, and then the lower cabinets here. So this is gonna be, I think it's a sweet chestnut wood. I've shown you the swatch for that before, and then this is the half moon. That'll be the inside of the larder cupboard. Really excited about this because it can kind of hold all of the bits and bobs that are currently out on the side in our kitchen. Then this is the design for the island. This is the side that will face the kitchen, and then this is the side that will face out. And then this is the design for the utilities. That'll be on one side, and then this will be the other, and we'll have like a little bench or something here just so you can sit down and put on your shoes for the garden. To show you these. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Mini, like pre-loved secondhand Carhartt dungarees that are basically impossible to find in the UK. You have to find them pre-loved. I love Pawsey pre-loved, Le Petit Champignon, B Diddy. I think there's one called The Little Edit. All of these places quite often have Carhartt dungarees in, but I actually found these on Etsy. My boy's not this big yet, but these would be great in like, I mean, I don't know, you grow through it quickly, so maybe they'll be great in like a month, who knows? Putting together Ralph's autumn wardrobe is way more fun than putting together mine. Never lose this. You know what? Showers are truly magical. They really are. I thought before I sign off, I'd have a little book chat. Someone recommended Lessons in Chemistry in the comments of a previous video. I'm definitely going to add that to the list because I've seen that on Instagram. People are talking about it, saying that's a good one. But I just read Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I feel like in the last vlog I was a bit on the fence about it, and then I was like, oh, but I have read 25% and actually I'm really enjoying it. I would say stick with it. I've never been so invested in tennis, bizarrely. That's when I read that book. She just writes very easy to read, like summer beach books, you know, very good ones to read if you're just like in a bit of a funk. Although I do still believe that The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is like the best book she has done, and I recommend it to everyone. My mum loves it. But Carrie Soto is Back is a good one as well. And I've just started reading I'm Sorry You Feel That Way by Rebecca Waite. I'm 10% in. I don't know, it's not grabbing me, but I'm still reading it, but I'm not racing through it. Whereas I feel like Carrie Soto, I read that first, like 25%, and then I just gobbled the rest of it up. I'm now just rambling, so thank you so much if you made it this far in this video. Thank you so much to Net-a-Porter for sponsoring this video. I will put links to everything that I mentioned in the description box down below for you, and I will see you very soon for a brand new vlog. Bye.